What's happening, everybody? This is Dave from Steel City Jones Flight Academy. Can you tell that I'm excited? Today, we have had giant news come out. We've kind of known this is going to be happening for a little bit of time, but we can officially come out and say that DJI has finally released the Inspire 3. This is 6 years in the making since the Inspire 2 release. And the Inspire 2 was the very first video that we did a product review on. You can check out our Inspire 2 video, over 117,000 views on that one. And we've been waiting 6 years. Everybody's been waiting at least 3 years. When's it coming out? When's it coming out? And, I've been flying drones for over 10 years. We cut our teeth just building custom rigs to be able to fly a 5D Mark II, which is back then the latest technology in a full frame camera. And then we graduated to an Inspire 1 in about 2015. The Inspire 2 came out in 2017, and we've been waiting. So today, it's finally here. So we're going to go over a lot of the features and functionality that the Inspire 3 has. Now, we're going to do a full comprehensive 45 to 55 minute review on the Inspire 3 as soon as we get our hands on it. But as of right now, we do have it on our website for pre-orders. So we're going to have an allocation of 25 initial units that are going to come in. They're going to be first come, first serve. So if you want to be one of the first people that are going to get that, you're going to want to go on our website and pre-order it with a down payment. And now let's go ahead and jump in right into this. Like I mentioned, I've been flying drones over 10 years, and we've been doing a lot of work with clients over the years. I have over 18,000 flights of experience myself, and I cut my teeth getting content for clients. And out of all the full rigs that we used to use between the Red cameras and all the full frame Sonys and Canons, that's been my personal choice is a full frame camera. There's nothing like a full frame camera. So now we have something with the Inspire 3 that is a complete overhaul. It's a new facelift with all of the technology that you're going to see in a lot of the enterprise line of drones. First off, we have a really new integrated FPV camera. It's a 1080 camera. It's a very wide angled camera. It's going to give us 161 degrees of field of view. So it's going to be able to give us something that we have not been able to see yet, even in the enterprise equipment where they have been like 900 lines of resolution. We're finally going to a full 16:9 FPV camera, and it is tiltable, it's adjustable, and it's something that's a very big improvement that we've been really looking for. Now, onto the cameras. We have, again, a full frame camera. It's 48 megapixels. We're going to be able to do up to 8K video, and it's going to have ProRes and Cinema DNG options on there. We have a 1 terabit SSD drive that's going to be on the aircraft. We can do up to 4K video at 120 frames per second. So again, these are all very big jumps over what the Inspire 2 has had. We have exceptional low light capabilities, and we have full line of prime lenses that we're going to be able to go from. Now again, what lenses are going to be available right away, we're not sure yet. How much those lenses are going to cost, we're not sure yet, but we will definitely keep you up to date as we get more information. Also, with the camera gimbal, we're able to go ahead and tilt up 80 degrees when the landing gear is down. And that, I wish I had this with the Inspire 2, because we had lots of different type of shots that we were going upward with, and we were just limited to it. So I'm showing you some things that I shot currently in the past with it, and now we're going to even be able to do these type of shots even more efficiently now with the Inspire 3. Another huge feature with the Inspire 3 that I'm very glad to see is that it's going to be fully compatible with the RC Plus remote. For those of you that are not familiar with the RC Plus remote, this is a remote controller that was released with the Matrice 30 last year. And we've been waiting for it to be compatible with the Matrice 300. This remote controller, I can say in over all the years that I've been flying drones and flying, this is the best remote controller that I've ever used. By far, it's the most ergonomical. It has a very good 7-inch screen on it. The controls are great. It's very intuitive as well. So it just has a lot of hotkeys that you can use for shortcuts and features and functionality right at your fingertips. Again, to clarify, we're going to be able to go ahead and use a second remote so we can have a dedicated camera operator, dedicated pilot, and we have total control over that. And you're going to be able to go ahead and switch between who's the camera operator and who's the pilot. If you don't want the camera operator to be able to take over the controls of the drone, you can lock them out as well. Lots of great features and functionality with that aircraft. One of my favorite features with the Inspire 2 has been continued with the Inspire 3, which is the Spotlight Pro. So those of you who really don't understand what Spotlight 3 can actually give us, that Spotlight feature is really going to help you if you don't have a second dedicated camera operator and you need to film everything by yourself. What you can basically do is draw a square around your focal point, and then you can fly all the way around that, and your camera is going to stay locked in to your focal object, which is outstanding. So it's like having a dedicated camera operator for a lot of scenes. I use this over and over and over again with the Inspire 2, and I absolutely loved it. And I'm really glad to see that they really kept this over to the Inspire 3 level. This aircraft is also capable of going even faster than the Inspire 2, up to 58 miles an hour. And we can get a full ascent and descent and dive speed from between 5 and 6 miles an hour. So that's going to be really good. So if we need to get down really fast, we can get down really fast. And again, with that acceleration in sport mode to go up to 58 miles an hour, we're going to be able to do car chases. We're going to do have a lot of total flexibility in what kind of shot making that we can be able to do. The obstacle avoidance also has been completely revamped, and it has 6 fisheye cameras on there that are going to allow us to be able to get even better obstacle avoidance than we've been able to do previously. Now, this is not going to have cameras all over the place like the Enterprise do. And I would also just caution everybody to say, while the obstacle avoidance is improved, it's still not going to work very well in low light or at nighttime. So it's going to be able to give us some really good added ability to do more customization for obstacle avoidance. It's going to be able to give us vertical and horizontal separation as far as what we can do with that, when we're going to be warned from a target, and when you want it to start braking, just like the Enterprise versions do as well. But it's not going to be a foolproof system. Without a typical radar type of a system, we're not going to be able to avoid like small branches, utility cables, and have that ability for night flying. That's not just yet there in the technology. The Inspire 3 is compatible with the RTK system. So what is RTK? RTK is a commercial grade GPS system that's going to has 2 big advantages. It's going to allow us to be able to get very good positioning, down to centimeter positioning. And one thing that they're not talking about in the promo video that I want you to know is a very big beneficial to RTK. It's going to give you added wind performance. You can see in the video I'm showing you where we did some previous wind tests with Phantoms with and without RTK. An Inspire can typically really go up and down in a wind gust by, I would say, 3 or 4 feet without RTK. With RTK, we're really going to be able to have very precise control over on the altitude as far as how much it's going to be able to drop or rise. So RTK is going to give us just that much better precision control, and you can see they're putting a lot of really good action shots on there that are going to be really centimeter accurate as far as the precision, so you're going to have total control over your shot making in there. Plus, it is a 2-puck RTK system. It's going to give us added magnetic and electromagnetic protection when we get into those type of environments. For say we have to be able to shoot a steel plant, or we have to be able to shoot an old mill that has a lot of metal, or around bridges. Those kinds of things, this is going to really give us that added protection. If you want to know more about RTK and how it works, we just put out a new video on our channel that really goes over all the ins and outs of RTK technology. You're going to want to be able to check that out. DJI is claiming up to 28 minutes of flight time. Now, we really don't know to what that spec means, because what I like doing is giving clients real data as far as how much they can realistically expect to get out of. We like to be on the ground by 20% remaining, because anything that's going to go lower than that puts a lot of stress on the batteries. So I'm anticipating somewhere between 20 to 25 minutes of real flight time data, but we just don't know yet until we're able to test that, which we can promise you that we're going to be able to do that. There's also some additional accessories that are being made for the Inspire 3 lineup. And one thing that caught my eye instantly, because we are always looking for ultra bright displays options out there, there is apparently a 7 to 9 inch monitor that's an ultra bright monitor with HDMI and SDI ports on it. Now, again, I have not seen the specs. I looked for it briefly. I wanted to get online as soon as I can to get you all this information, but it appears to be a 7 and or a 9 inch monitor, and we're very excited that some more ultra bright display options are being available. There's also a follow focus option on there as well that's going to be for the Inspire 3. So lots of really good things coming out right now with this aircraft. Again, we're selling this aircraft. We're going to be fully supporting it. We have pre-orders up on our website now. And if you're asking why you should pre-order with us, well, I can tell you one thing is that unlike any dealer out there, we answer the phone 7 days a week. We answer the phone up till 9 o'clock at nighttime. So if you want the support, we are there, and we're going to give you exceptional after-sale support with this. We're also making a whole series of tutorial videos for this, from everything from setup to the advanced features on there. So if you want to know about how to use that, you're going to be able to get all those tutorial videos for free when you buy from us. And lastly, we offer full on-site services anywhere in the country. We have a full team of instructors that go nationwide out there and train our customers on site. So if you're interested in this, please give us a call or contact us down at our support email below that you're seeing. We'll be glad to talk to you more about it. As you can tell, I'm having a hard time containing my excitement. So thanks for watching. Please be on the lookout for our comprehensive review, and we'll give you more details about things as they come out. So thanks for watching again. We'll talk to you soon.
Steel City Drone Flight Academy offers the most comprehensive on-site commercial remote pilot training program in the United States. Our team of professional drone instructors has more than 30 years of combined experience and have trained more than 1,000 students to fly drones commercially. We offer on-site training anywhere in the United States.
Dave King from Steel City Drones is a pioneer in the drone industry and is one of the most experienced remote pilots with more than 18,000 logged flights and over 10 years of flying experience. After working with more than 800 clients, Dave has taken everything that he has learned and incorporated it into Steel City Drones training program to prepare you to be the best commercial pilot possible.
Our most popular training package is a 4-day commercial program. Day 1, it's an introduction to drones day, an introduction to flying day, equipment familiarization. Day 2 is all-day flying. It's our advanced flying. You learn up to 15 different practice exercises. You learn how to fly manually without any automation, and you're going to be amazed by the things that you can do by the end of the day. The third day is what we call Advanced Ground School. We teach you everything that the Part 107 test does not. And that's going to be everything, nuts and bolts from a theory standpoint on how to be able to do flight missions. Everything from flight planning, risk assessments, to wireless communications, how to use visual observers, all the resource management from a theory standpoint. If you want to really sharpen up how to fly drones commercially and professionally, this is a day that you cannot miss. The fourth day is a commercial applications day, where we're taking the first 3 days, putting it all together, and we're doing simulated training missions that you would normally do for commercial flying. Inspection work, mapping, or they could be search and rescue, monitoring, a lot of different ways that we can go with that tactical day. Depends on who is in the group and what they want to be able to do. They are completely customizable.
We also offer everything from one-day introduction classes to 7-day train-the-trainer programs tailor-made to your specific needs.
What sets us apart from other training schools is that we teach you how to fly manually without any automation so that you're prepared to respond to the worst type of situation a pilot can experience.
Steel City Drones offers small groups of up to 6 participants per instructor so that each student gets sufficient one-on-one instruction.
I'm Detective Brent Dukes with Jackson Police Department. The thing I like most about Steel City Drones on-site training was that all the way from the setup, the most basic parts of the setup of the drone and the equipment, having an expert right there with us to answer any questions we had was so helpful. They offered a comprehensive package including equipment recommendations, training, certification, study guides, everything that we needed to implement this drone and into our department they provided. Some of the training that we got on site was flight planning, emergency drone recovery, should the worst case happen, dual flights with 2 controllers, one operator controlling the drone itself, the other controlling the camera. I would say that as sophisticated of a piece of equipment as this is, it's only as good as the operator who is running it, and the operator is only as good as the training they've received. Because there's no way that I would have figured out some of the capabilities of this equipment had I not had David on site as an expert. I'm pretty capable with this type of equipment. I'm pretty savvy with technology, but there are things that I learned about this because David was there to answer questions in real time that I never would have learned on my own or even with the other members of my department who were flying it with me. If I didn't have his expertise in real time, there's just capabilities that I would be completely missing out on.
My name is Robert Warrington. I'm the budget analyst at the State Training School in Eldora, Iowa. Working with Dave was fantastic. He gave us great guidance on what to look for and kind of his insights and what would really help for our kind of mission that we have here. And by building this, I think it's going to help the school accomplish what we're looking for.
For more information about Steel City Drones training services, please visit our website at steelcityflightacademy.com.